Hi, I'm Review Guy and I'm back. Today we'll be reviewing Madonna's new album, Hard Candy. Let's begin. Okay, let's kick things off. Let's review Madonna's new album, Hard Candy. I mean, many people was anticipating for it, many people was waiting for it, and eventually it's released this week, and here it is. Hard Candy. Sexy cover, eh? Sexy cover. Well, let's review this album. I mean, what is it? What makes the new album spectacular or not spectacular? Well, I'll tell you. Well, the new album is not bad. It's a great album, Madonna style album, but for me, I don't think it's Madonna's best album. No, I don't think so. There are songs of the album that are great. There are songs like 4 Minutes and Give It To Me and Devil Will Recognize. That is really my favorite tracks of the album. But I've learned that the more I listen to the album, the more I get hooked on this album, and I think, love this album. You know, the more I listen, you're like, love it, love it, love it, love it, and it's not that bad actually at all. The only song that I would say that doesn't really suit the album is Candy Store, the opening song, the first song of the album. It's not well done. You know, it could have been done better, and Pharrell could do a better job. The whole album is mainly produced by Pharrell Williams, Neptunes, and the master himself, Timbaland. And the Timbaland track, I say, stands out and is brilliant, and I love Timbaland in what he does. But I think he could have done a little bit of a better job. Pharrell surprised me on the album, did a great production job. Now, this album is not bad at all, and I think it's quite good. But I'm getting that feeling now. But my first listen, I would say, I would not give you that feeling. I would say, not a good Madonna album, but it's getting better. It's not gonna, I mean, I'm not saying, oh, the album is miserable, you can't listen to. No, it's a good album to listen to. But there's something missing. I mean, this is not Confessions on the Dance Floor. I mean, maybe at a later stage in her life she would come up with another brilliant album. I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and I mean, Confessions on the Dance Floor is a brilliant, excellent album. This album is not comparing to it, but it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. Sexy cover. Okay, so let me give you a review from track to track, and let's see how it goes. As I said, the first song, Candy Store, it's not the best song of the album. To be honest, it's not the best song of the album. So let's just carry on. I mean, Pharrell didn't do a bad job, but it's, for me, it's could have done better. Second song of the album, 4 Minutes to Save the World. We only got 4 minutes. That features Justin Timberlake and Timbaland. Excellent song. I mean, this song was already #1 in most, I mean, the whole #1 in the whole world. It's an excellent Timbaland produced song. Yes, I love the song. I wouldn't say it's my favorite song from Madonna, but it's a great song, well produced. The third song of the album is Give It To Me. The third single of the album is Give It To Me. That is a very retro type of R&B, you know, hip-hop dance type of track. And it's also the second single of the album, and it's one of my favorite, as I told you previously, it's one of my favorite tracks also of the album. Great track, well produced by Pharrell, love the song. The fourth song of the album is Heartbeat. Another great Pharrell produced song. I mean, it's got a beat, it's got a hook, it's got everything. You know, everything, yeah, it starts with a heartbeat and you think, but then it goes and it gets that beat and you start loving this track. Loving the track. And the fifth song of the album is Miles Away. It's Timbaland produced track, great track. It's like an up-tempo ballad, but more of a little bit up-tempo dance ballad. Great song, a great song. So, it's not a bad song at all. The sixth track of the album is She's Not Me. Another, I would say, same like Give It To Me, like upbeat, dancey, retro type hip-hop style song. There's another Pharrell produced song. Not bad. For the first time when I heard that, was my first song I really liked. But no, not anymore. You know, you get other songs you like and think that's my favorite song. And this song is not bad. The seventh song is incredible. It's a very R&B, very hip-hop style song. You can hear this is now a Pharrell Williams song. Not bad. I wouldn't say it's my favorite song of the album. Also, I wouldn't say it's my favorite song. No, but it's not bad. produced well, great song. Next of the album is The Beat Goes On. This song, when the first one, when it was leaked on the internet, thinking, oh, is this a song? This one is a little bit better, and the best part of this album is the part where Kanye West raps. That beat and Kanye just makes this whole, just makes that song excellent, absolutely excellent. It's a great song. It's got a beat. It's wonderful. The next song is Dancing Night, another Timbaland produced song. You can also hear Justin Timberlake in the background, but it's not a big duet like 4 Minutes to Save the World. So, not a bad song. It's very, very calm down, but it's dancey. Until the end of the song, it gets a beat. But I don't know where Timberlake gets that beat. But the beat that he made for it is brilliant. Okay, next song, number 10, is Spanish Lesson. A song which I think the beat is quite cool. It's a very hip-hoppy type of Spanish type, hip-hop modern type Spanish song, where she sings a phrase and she tells you what it is in English, and then he does Spanish and then he tells you in English. So it's another great song. Next is one of my favorites, Bill Will Recognize You. I think it's that typical Madonna ballad, that ballad. It's a great song. I think it's a Timbaland song because it must be. But it's just great. I like the song. I mean, the first time I heard it, that was my first song that I liked. The first song of the album, Bill Will Recognize Me. Because it's really just up, ballad, but brilliant ballad. The last song, the 12th song of the album, is Voices. Another Timbaland produced album because you can hear in the beginning Justin Timberlake say, "Who is the master, who is the slave?" That must be Madonna. So, a great song, and it ends up like a symphony type of style. But I don't even think this is, I think this is one of Timbaland's, I would say, not the baddest, but not the best one of what they did work with. So for me, the album is not bad, I know, but I feel Madonna could have given a little bit more, a little bit more for this album. The first thought for me was, I know when this album comes, I mean, it's not going to be the same huge success like of his on the dance floor, but it's not bad, but Madonna could have given more for me. I mean, I'm a fan of Madonna, and I think just a little bit extra would have done wow. And I don't mean now Madonna's going to go woo downhill, I mean, this album is already #1 in French, and I mean, it went platinum status in some countries, and platinum status and gold status. So it doesn't mean what? It was released in other countries Friday, this week in the rest of the world, and you think that's amazing. The album's not bad because it's Madonna's album. I mean, there were so many mixed reviews that I've read about the album, like Entertainment Weekly has gave it a B+, and then you get US Weekly, and they say leftovers from Nelly Furtado and Justin Timberlake's album. And then you get like the New York Post that says masterpiece. For me, it's not a masterpiece, but it's not bad. I mean, I'm not going to dump it. I mean, I'm going to listen to this to boredom. It's a great album. Not bad at all. And yeah, so I'm giving this album 4 out of 5. Wow! Next time, we'll be reviewing Coldplay's new album, Viva Vida La Vida. So see you next time. Cheers!